This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the lemon blackberry, pumpkin cake, apple pie, semi-sweet chocolate chunk, and hazelnut sea salt. Okay, so the first one we're going to try is lemon blackberry.
Let me give a shout out though. As I was leaving with my cookies, of course, I held the door open because I'm nice, and someone came in and said they watched our videos. So thank you very much for watching. I said thank you, and we went on. But anytime you see us out, say hello.
Really?
No, it was cool.
Was it a girl or a guy?
It was a girl.
A girl?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So I thought that was
thank you.
So if you're happen to watching this,
yeah, they might be watching now. Hello.
hello back again.
Kevin goes over by himself and picks up the cookies. Why did we start doing that? Because, well, we were going when we first started. We were doing it in the car.
Yeah,
and let me tell you, I've had only one person that said that they wish we were still doing them in the car.
It's so cumbersome and you can't see anything.
You can't see them. I don't get good pictures. There's really no reason to do them in the car. And you get all those crumbs in the car. But then why did you start going by yourself? Just because I'm a nervous passenger?
There was no reason for you to go.
I mean, it's a drive.
Picking up and coming back.
Yeah, to the next town over. And I can be doing stuff here at home while he's gone. So it saves some time. This is lemon blackberry, a lemon poppy seed cookie with lemon poppy seed and blackberry frostings.
You can really smell the lemon.
Yes, you can.
Our particular one,
it's a chilled cookie.
It's probably 90% lemon in it. Now you might get your cookie, it might have more of the blackberry flavor. It's really good though.
It's delicious. It's chilled.
And it's sweet. The lemon's very, very sweet.
You do get a lemon poppy seed though. You do taste the poppy seed
and you get those seeds.
So if poppy seed isn't your thing, then don't think you're going to be able to just buy this and just taste lemon or blackberry, because you do taste poppy seed.
A little bit. It's not overpowering though.
No, it's not overpowering.
It's definitely there.
I really like it. I think it's a nice cookie. It's pleasant. It's not overpowering. I don't get the blackberry,
but I don't either really.
But I still think it's a really good cookie. And it's something different. It tastes, honestly, it surprises me they have this out at this time of year, because this is a lighter cookie. In my mind, it would be like spring or summer. Yeah. Absolutely. This would be like Easter, you know?
Still good though.
But yes, it's very nice. Now this one is very seasonal. Pumpkin cake, a pumpkin spice.
Very soft.
A pumpkin spice cookie. Well, it's fluffy looking. Layered with cream cheese frosting.
My favorite. And
semi-sweet chocolate chips. And they're teeny tiny. They're the little baby chips. That is really fluffy.
Shade. Always try to hold them up for you. Yeah, it's a thick. It looks like it's wet on the top. Like a filling. Yeah,
it's like there's something under there. That's so good. That is,
excellent.
They're calling it pumpkin cake.
I guess because of the texture of the cookie.
And it is, yeah. It's not a cookie really. It's in the shape of a cookie, but
it's very fluffy though.
It literally is a cake texture. It's very, very fluffy, light, airy.
I swear though, they could stick that frosting on a dog treat and not eat it. Because it's so good.
It probably would. Yeah, it is. It's delicious. It's sweet and delicious. The chocolate chips are just for decoration.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because you don't get enough of them to make any difference, really.
No, it's just make it look pretty.
Yeah, truly, it's to be pretty.
I like the pumpkin, the spice flavor too, though. The pumpkin spice comes through a little bit. It's not too heavy-handed or anything. No. Very nice.
No, it
tastes more pumpkin spice than pumpkin.
I agree. It's pumpkin spice. And I like the frosting because it does add sweetness to it.
Lots of sweetness.
Yeah, lots of sweetness to it. It's nice. The next one is...
This one looks like a tart. If you were to look at it, it looks like it's a filled tart, doesn't it?
I think it's a sugar cookie, probably,
That's what
though.
it looks like.
Apple pie. A buttery pie cookie topped with apple pie filling and cookie crumbs.
Yeah, you can definitely see the sides and all that stuff.
Okay.
Tons of apple.
Yeah, really.
And it's kind of a runny apple, so just know that.
Eat it. Yeah, I was going to say.
It's going to fall all over the place. It may not be one you want to eat in the car.
Mm-mm. That is good. You really taste the cinnamon.
And the apples are really sharp.
You taste the apple and the cinnamon, and the apples are nice little. They're very tender. They're not hard.
Yep.
They're not crunchy. They're really nice to sink your teeth into.
It's kind of like the texture you would get if you bought a can of apple pie mix.
Apple pie filling. Yeah, that is exactly what that's like.
Believe it or not, that's the least sweet of the three we've tried.
I was going to say, it surprises me. I don't think this is as sweet as your regular apple pie. I don't think it's as sweet as like when you buy those hand pies of different brands. I don't think it's doesn't have the sugar in it.
Yeah, which is okay. I'm fine with that. It's still really good, and I love apple anyway.
Yeah, you get more of the natural apple flavor and that cinnamon and less sugar, less sweetness.
And the cookie base is really just a holder for the apple. It really doesn't add some flavor to it and texture, but it's not.
It's really just a plain, just a plainer cookie. So this one is the semi-sweet chocolate chunk, and it is different than the regular chocolate chip cookie because I get one of their chocolate chip cookies every week that I don't show on camera because it's every week. It's the same thing. But I like them because they use the really big chocolate pieces.
Well, this is really big chunks.
So this one has salt on top. So this is filled with semi-sweet chocolate chunks and a sprinkle of sea salt.
Yeah, the chunks are all through there.
So it's a different shape, the chocolate.
You can't go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie and sea salt. I love that, the salt coming through. And it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. So the semi-sweet chips really do make a good mix between the sweet and the chocolate flavor.
The chips on top, it's interesting because it's almost like the cookie was baking in the oven. And I know that's not how they did this, but it's almost like at the very end of baking, they took a handful of chips and sprinkled them around because they're so soft on top. They're not melted. But when you put that in your mouth, it's almost to the point of being runny because that's how soft they are, which is terrific. Yeah, you haven't just stuck his finger in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they put those on at the last minute so that they wouldn't run, they wouldn't melt, but they're very, very soft. I do like the salt.
And they sprinkled that on when they put it in the box.
Is that the only one they made while you were there?
They did the pumpkin one too.
I figured.
I think that one had the drizzle on it already. I'm pretty sure.
Now, somebody will ask me, so I'm going to go ahead and answer. Would I prefer this cookie or the regular chocolate chip? I'm going to choose the regular chocolate chip.
Really? It's a denser cookie for sure. The original.
The regular chocolate chip to me has more, it has more of the dough and it's thicker. Ours are. Now, I've been told by you all when I've showed them that yours are not as thick. Some places, some crumbles, theirs aren't as thick. The chocolate chip cookies we have here are pretty thick, and I'm impressed with them. And so I really like that thickness of it, and so I do like it more, but this is very good.
That's good. I don't eat the regular chocolate chip all the time, so I can't say that distinction, but these are very good.
These chips come across as darker.
They do definitely come across as darker.
Yes. In the chocolate chip cookie, that chocolate does not seem like a dark, it doesn't seem like a dark semi-sweet chocolate to me, even though it might be. It doesn't seem that way. This definitely seems darker, so that's why I'm picking the original chocolate chip too.
Well, the other one's my milk chocolate chips. These definitely say semi-sweet. So
right. This is the Hazelnut Sea Salt. It's a brown butter cookie drizzled and stuffed with hazelnut, which is Nutella. I looked in the ingredient list. It is actually Nutella, and a dash of sea salt.
And they are filled. You can see it. There's a little layer in there.
I'm going to say something that's going to surprise you. I think the sea salt takes away from the Nutella.
I don't get the Nutella at all.
That's because you're getting all sea salt.
I don't even taste the sea salt, honestly.
Really? What are you tasting now?
Mostly just the base cookie, just the cookie dough.
Ours does not have much Nutella in it.
No, I held it up. You can see it's not a huge thick layer. And the cookie itself is pretty thin. You can see it's thin.
Now, I'll get comments today from people saying, oh, ours is so much more stuff than yours.
Or it's less.
Because I always do. I always get those comments. And that's the thing is, it depends on which Crumbl you go to. You know?
They are handmade.
Yeah, it depends on which location you go to and what kind of cookie you're going to get. Ours, every time they're supposed to be stuffed,
they're not very stuffed.
Yeah, they're not like what you see on Instagram.
Or on TikTok.
Yeah, they're not like those. So
at our location.
At our location, we always have to say that. The sea salt, you would think that the sea salt would, I don't know, accentuate that flavor. It to me, that's all I taste is that the base cookie flavor really, and the sea salt. I got some Nutella, but it's very, very, very little.
I didn't get hazelnut. If they didn't say it was hazelnut, I would never even say, "Oh, there's hazelnut." It's just the base cookie is what I taste. That's all I taste. It's
very, very, very minimal.
Yeah.
So for that reason,
that would be the one I wouldn't buy this week.
I wouldn't buy the apple.
I'm kind of iffy on the apple. Me too. I'm kind of iffy on the apple.
You know why? Because we like sweet stuff. If we're going to get cookies, we want it to be as sweet as we can possibly get it.
Yeah.
Now, some of you all, they're going to be like, "Oh, that's awesome for me," because I don't want it overly sweet.
Yeah.
Well, at your location, it may or may not be. It all depends on how they mixed it up. They might put more sugar in yours.
I would assume the mixture is
You would think that.
I don't know that.
However, we've had them in past weeks where they make the jelly there, and it's been completely different for us than
it's runnier, thicker, whatever.
So depending on how they made that at your store, you might think, "Oh, this is really, really sweet." For us, I'm glad you agree. That is not sweet enough for me.
No, but if you're looking for a not quite so sweet option, that's still really good, get the chocolate chip one, the chocolate chunk one. Because it's not super sweet. It does have the semi-sweet chocolate, which brings it down a level on the sweetness. If you're wanting sugar overload, either one of these first two would be good with the frosting.
Yeah.
Although the pumpkin one's the really sweet one.
That's what I'm thinking. The sweetest one this week is going to be the pumpkin.
But it's followed pretty closely by the lemon one, because the lemon's pretty sweet.
Right. So it surprises me because when I saw them this week, I thought for sure my favorite was going to be the Nutella, and it's not. It truly has a lot to do with the sea salt being on it. It just takes away from it, and there's so much on there. There's a lot of salt on the chunk, and there's a lot of salt on the Nutella, but once again, your store might be different.
Yeah, they put that on as when you order them.
So that all depends on who's putting it on there. So you might not get much at all, and you might really be able to taste that Nutella. You'll have to let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because she literally just stuck her finger in the container of salt and went.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure she was wearing gloves.
Yeah, she was. But I'm just saying it wasn't measured or anything like that. It wasn't a or anything like that. So.
Right. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I will have a picture of each one of them for you at the end. Was there anything you wanted to talk about, or was your experience really good?
No, everything was clean, and
good.
They took the cowbell off the door finally. I'm glad.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was annoying.
That's good. I'm glad. Well,
but now they don't know that you came in, so you sneak in like a thief in the night, you know. And then when you're ordering, then they'll say, "Oh, welcome to Crumbl," because they realize somebody walked in.
That's okay. Hey, they're busy. It's a busy place.
Yeah, but they always say good morning. But
yeah,
if they don't have the cowbell on the door, they don't know you walked in because it's so quiet.
Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, leave your comments. I'll read them all, each and every one of them, and I appreciate it very much. So we'll see you next week.